did you feel out there day one? How did things go for you?
Good. I mean, day one, it's a lot of energy, trying to figure things out again, get the feel for everything. So for day one, though, it was good.
Is your mindset that you are QB1?
And my mindset is to go win, against Arizona, whatever happens. So that's kind of my mindset right now, just focus on game one and prepare for that.
Jaren, last year at this time, you guys didn't know who your first opponent would be. Was it different day one this year, knowing that you just got a game on the schedule?
Sure. I mean, just putting a face, I guess, as your opponent is a little different. Last year, every day was just kind of practicing because we loved the game. We never knew if it was going to get canceled during practice or what would happen. So in that aspect, knowing who you're going to play, being able to scheme a little bit and think about them is definitely different. But same mindset of getting better every day.
Is there a bit of a new appreciation maybe this week for where you guys are at because of where you were last year and all the uncertainties? Do you kind of appreciate having it was mostly normal fall camp out there, it seems like.
No, absolutely. I mean, just to appreciate that we're able to play the game we love, just like last year. We had the chance that a lot of people didn't early on. So it's always a blessing every day to be out here, to have a full camp and to know that we'll be able to play the game we love this year. So we're definitely grateful.
Got some work in with John Beck this offseason. Were there things that you learned from John that incorporated today in the practice or maybe you didn't use in the previous year?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, John's got his thing, the way he works mechanics and the way he works, quarterbacks to play the game. And so working through the summer, you'd hope, that it plays into how I practice today. So that's something I'll be able to look at today on film and see if some of those things were incorporated.
Robert's always been a guy that wants to have big plays in the offense. Do you feel like you're a quarterback that can deliver those explosive plays that this offense is looking to continue having?
Yeah, I don't think I'd be here if I couldn't do that.
Jaren, what has the message been from the coaching staff regarding vaccinations for players?
I mean, it's everyone's choice, right? Obviously we want to play and we want to have the opportunity to get through a full schedule healthy, and that's our focus, keeping everyone healthy. But at the end of the day, it's everyone's personal choice. And but in regards to playing football, we know what certain conferences and people might request, and so that's just kind of decision we make when that time comes.
So would you categorize that as they have recommended that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I think everybody would.
Would you say that it would just be easier to get the vaccination just because of all the traveling that you're doing? Is that sort of the mentality?
Yeah, if you want to look at it, from that way, that's the bottom line, right? It's easier to do it, but I mean, I might not be the best guy to ask. Our trainers and our doctors definitely would.
Jaren, it's been about a year and a half since we saw you take a hit in a game. How eager are you to get hit early against Arizona and know that you're fine and back into the huddle?
Shoot, man, I hope I don't ever get hit. That's the plan, right? Avoid all that. But yeah, right. That's football, though. So play the game to get hit, and that's just part of the deal. So
how much has leaving baseball changed your prep in terms of how you feel starting in August?
Just that my mindset's completely been here for a year and a half now, and haven't had to go off and spend hours doing something else. So I'm confident that it'll play into my ability to play faster and play smarter and just be more dialed in when game time comes.
Jaren, I'm curious for you personally, when this grind of the game of football and being a quarterback for a university like this, what is it that drives you to get out of bed every single day and keep working towards the season that you want to have?
My family, my wife and my daughter. It's a great way to set up your life and to do it playing a game you love. And second, it's to win. I love to win. I love to compete. That's why I play the game.
What do you think of some of the new playmakers that you have around you at Nakua, Sampson? Speak to maybe those playmakers around you.
Yeah, I mean, I've played against Sampson all growing up. I've played with him. Puka, I've watched them. They're going to be a great addition to our team. And all the guys coming back that have played before. All the vets, they all had a great day today. And so, I mean, our wide receiver room will be deep, and so our tight ends and running backs. So we got a lot of great tools to use this year.
What do you feel were some of the maybe highlight plays from today?
Oh man, receivers all look good. High pointing the ball, going and getting it. There's still a lot of things to work on, but overall, I think the receivers look really good. The tight ends look good, and the backs, and especially our linemen. So, we got to get better every day, but it was a good day.
So after taking a year and a half off from football, basically, since your last playing time, what do you feel like was the thing that you improved on the most in that year and a half?
Just my mechanics. Spent a lot of time in the summer, with John training. I think just making everything a lot more fluid and a smoother throwing motion has kind of been my focus. I haven't had that time in the offseason typically in my past, so just to make it come easier and to take less off my body.
Last question.
Jaren, you have the potential to be the face of the program. What's your approach with name, image, and likeness? It's a new era of college football. What's been your approach?
I mean, we have a great agency, in Ohana. It's the marketing agency that a lot of guys have signed with. I signed with them, so they're just kind of taking care of that while, I have the blessing of being able to just focus on football. So definitely a great opportunity. I hope great things come, but at the end of the day, you got to win games. You got to play well, for those things to start coming. So that's kind of my focus.
Thanks, Jaren.
Thank you.